good time zone. And a happy birthday to all of those around the world. Noticed that the music hadn't turned on the whole time, but that's okay. Sorry about that. We're back with Infield. While everyone else is already in the end game, here we are. Still trying to get through Valley 4. I think we're almost done. We'll be playing on low graphics today because Hypergriff gone botched up their game. The last update, which I guess was like a week ago, pretty much, pretty much around the time we played last time, unoptimized their game for me. I don't know what they did, but it's overutilizing CPU power now, ramping up CPU temps. And I'm not the only one who's having this problem. A lot of people are reporting on it, that their game was smooth as butter, like mine was, and now all of a sudden, it's not. It almost feels like a memory leak because it starts off fine and progresses worse and worse. But I don't think that's what it is. I don't know. I haven't checked in what people are saying about it. People are trying to figure it out. Low graphics protects the computer from for a few hours before it gets worse. Whereas the high graphics that I was on takes a few minutes. Honestly, though, I can't really tell a difference between low graphics. Like, the game still looks really good. But maybe I'm not keen-eye enough. At first, I thought the game was, for some reason, not using my GPU at all to process the graphics. But I think it is. It did not, like, there's no option to, like, set what it uses. But I think it is because I have options to utilize NVIDIA technology in the game. So it should be. But there's something wrong with the CPU processes now. Hopefully they'll fix it. For some people, it gets real bad, even crashes and stuff. I didn't get that bad. The worst I got was one time my audio crashed. And then came back like 2 seconds later. But that was the worst of it. But that was when I was like, okay, something's wrong here. This should not be happening. Ironically, even with low graphics, shaders still take forever to load on the launch up. But yeah, so we're going to continue with the main story today. I went through and did all the side quests pretty much, and have been exploring the wonders of Farium technology. Good time zone, Solzen. Still gotta finish loading the resources. There we go. Kabam. I don't think there's any like lore stuff from any of the side things that I've come across that I'm like, ooh, this is cool. Oh, but there is one thing. Not so much that, like, I guess it is technically part of a side quest to unlock it, but
Hey, I got something new for you. Operator Zai.
talk about that in a second. Get all these notifications out of the way real quick.
I warned you before. Don't touch the pressure valve. Do you know how dangerous that was? The incident has been logged. Just be glad that
Yeah, the coolest thing is this south middle central area of this science park is a coal plant. Not coal as we know it, COAL, but Loxic coal, KOHL. That's an item in Arknights. A well-known item that I guess you can eat technically. I don't know what it's actually used for, but it's a thing. So that's awesome that there's a factory for making it there. Love those details. But yeah, so in the science park, I leveled up infra station to level 2. I'm actually stuck on the tower defense level 2 auto. It's hard, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I only have so many types of turrets and so many slots to use. I've spent a while. I spent a decent amount of time, I think, trying to figure that out, and then had to give up. But yes, I have a power system going to this barium deposit, all rigged up. I have zip lines going across the chasm. The game actually, there's a quest that tells you to do that, but I had already done it because I was like, oh, that's just a good idea. But then I had to move it. Well, I didn't actually move it. I had to build another one because the quest wanted you to put it in a specific spot. But then I got rid of that. But yeah. I'm also got a little bit of oranginium over there, and I'm also mining the Farium up on the Rock Hill Passage, which opened up without telling me. I just happened to walk by and see that it was opened up. So I explored that area and the logistics platform, which is cool. I now understand the layout of the map. Power Plateau is right above that. So we'll be going to that. And I've got the factory set up, which power lines are all... the power lines are all red, and I feel like that means I'm out of power. Power output 20, power use 620. What happened while I was away? What happened? Oh my gosh. I was fine when I left. It was fine when I set this all up. Hold on, we're gonna teleport into this. I switched from green batteries to blue batteries just yesterday, and I was having some power issues, but I turned off the turrets because they use up so much power. Because I was like, I'm not gonna use the turrets don't need to be on until I play the tower defense game. And then it said I was fine. What happened? What changed? Nothing insane. It should be fine. We've got a ton of green batteries we can throw in spare, though, thankfully. But when I left, I was on green batteries still, and there was 30 minutes left before the green batteries run out. And I thought it was gonna start feeding blue batteries in, but I guess it didn't feed them in fast enough. That must have been what happened. It's gonna have to update on our usage. We have to see. Did I run out of? What did I run out of? Farium parts? I sure did. Yeah, I don't have enough Farium parts to make batteries. I'm gonna have to make another Farium part thing. I was already low on. I didn't run out of Farium ore though. We just don't have enough Farium parts. We'll have to see what it's like when once it registers everything's back up and running. What does Noffman want? By the way, Mr. DuPont, have you figured out the menu for the improvised canteen? Ain't that I have been stuck on. If there's anything you guys love to eat, just let me know. I don't really have a favorite. Why are we don't need to give it. We don't live there. Prolica, why are we giving a menu? Let's see what the other things. Let me see. I'm cool with anything from Hong Shen. Or hey, why not make a few of your best dishes? Ah, you serious? I got more best dishes than you can count. Twice cooked filet, vinaigrette, cabbage, stir-fried pork kidneys. Interesting. If I list them all, you won't repeat the dish for a whole month. Let's spin the wheel. Put your best dishes on a wheel and let's decide. Spin the wheel for dishes sounds fun. I'll get some cardboard. You can do that? Now I'm curious. In the menu settled, they'll prepare all the ingredients ahead of time. Once the canteen's ready, everyone better come try Mr. DuPont's cooking. We won't miss it, I guess. We live there now. Yeah, I want to try some local Hong Shen dishes. Also, Perlica, kind of a foodie, but also a freak. There was a quest where was it a quest? No, it's just a conversation where she's like, yeah, I found some like random weird recipe from Landbreakers and I decided to eat it. And we're like, are you crazy? She's like, it was kind of good. Kind of a freak. Inman, after reviewing the combat reports on the field's previous operations, I've compiled a summary report based on the Order of Steel Oath's standards. I've highlighted the combat records that require attention, and I've prepared a separate appendix with proposed improvements for the corresponding tactics. Thank you. A summary report. A summary report on Enfield Industries' field operations over the last 30 standard days. I applied for access to review the operation logs aboard after boarding Dijon. Thanks to the Specialist Tech Division's strict adherence to archiving standards, I was able to identify several highly valuable operations for reference for the past few days. Additionally, after consulting with the Specialist Tech Division, we have scheduled a live combat drill for next week. I've drafted a preliminary plan, but you're the expert on infield field operations, Inman. I'd like to hear your professional opinion. I'm in the middle of an operation. No, that was my oversight. Infield deployments are far more flexible than the Order of Steel Oaths, and your operational scope is much wider. This is a blind spot in my assessment. I'll continue cooperating with the Specialist Tech Division regarding the exercise and proposed improvements. By the way, how much do you still remember about the North? Nothing at all. I see. Your combat style has changed significantly, but this shift has actually produced some beneficial outcomes for field operations. I look forward to the day we fight side by side again. Same. I wonder if you like pastries. By the way, when I left the front lines, the soldiers insisted I take some sweets from the fort. They call them sweets, but they're really just homemade candies and grain energy bars. They insisted I deliver them personally to our friends at Enfield. I've asked the duty operator to pass them to you when you return. Your workload is heavy, so be sure to get some rest. A proper balance of work and rest is essential to prepare for the next operation. Thanks. Alright, what's going on with our factory? Currently we are making more Farium than we're using, which is good. We're even out on Farium. We're making more powder. I did fix that yesterday. Batteries should go up to 6. I have trouble going higher than 6 on battery production, unless I like focus a lot on the remaining parts. Farium parts are still too low, so we definitely need another Farium hub. But factory itself, this is one generating plant. It's also making 2 fitting parts. I've split the parts to go into here. It's getting more parts than it's getting oranginium. Powder. I should probably make another loop for the powder, but this one was making gearing or the Farium components, which was going well. I'm maxed out on those though. This one is my actual power plant. And then over here was my amethyst parts setup that I don't need anymore. The protocol storages, I'm trying to figure out why they have an exit port. Because you can't pull things from them as much as I want to. That'd be really handy. I don't know if that's a thing you unlock later, but I don't know why there's an exit port on them. If I make more Farium parts, we're probably gonna need more Farium ore, but it is what it is. We'll just make a separate system real quick. I actually already have an unloader. Good, good. What do I need? A fitting unit and a refining unit? Yeah. We'll just put one here. And feed it into storage, I guess. And then it could... Well, I could feed some of them into this one, but... We'll just feed it into storage, and it will go over to that side, I guess. As long as that side is more important to make the batteries. I'm also trying to make extra batteries to sell, but powering myself is right now more important. Considering I ran out of power. And we're not in range of any power spot, so there you go. And we're overpowered. But I can go turn off some turrets because I don't need the turrets activated. Let's go do that before we run out since we're only at 10%. I gotta find out an efficient way to make batteries because I clearly don't know how to. Our nose all off, and we should be safe. This factory doesn't actually do anything. It just sits here. Purely to power everything else. Okay, 560 out of 640, that's good. How are we doing? We're using a little more than we make, as expected. Barium production is almost even. Barium parts is higher now. Hopefully we'll balance out. We'll have to... I'm hoping there's a better Farium spot on this map somewhere, because the only spot I have left is this way over here by the transport nexus, which is so far away from everything. I'm hoping that maybe up north we'll have another one. The thing in the coal plant is oranginium still. Yeah. I think we're sustainable for now. I mean, we're not sustainable, but I have enough reserves that I can wait.
Where are we headed?
So I did give my people blue armor.
Operator Perlica, standing by.
Now. Perlica's got the Moored Volt insulation. Her attack is now at 900.
You have something to discuss with me.
Antel also has mostly Moored Volt insulation, but I gave him some minor gloves that give him better stat spread. 800 attack. Arknights got Roving Messenger. 1200 attack. And then there's Pitiful Avena with 700 attack. It's not that bad. She's using a weird Moored Volt resistant set and some messenger gloves. Her stat spread of will and agility is not a standard spread, apparently, because none of the armor really supports her stats. And the Moored Volt resistance, which is the most supportive, is for healers based on the set effect, which is for healing. So it's useless to her. But that's the best I've got for blue armor. I guess I'll get more armor eventually. I haven't unlocked new armor in like 10 authority levels, but they're all purple now anyway, so I guess I'm done with blue armor. There's not a lot of blue armor. Unless there's other things. I know there's more armor to unlock, so I don't know when it gets unlocked. I tried to look up armor for Evawina, but all of it was like, here's the, you know, the late game final piece of armor you want her to wear. I'm like, well, yeah, but what about blue? What about blue armor? No one cares, apparently. But that's okay. Anyway, we've got to continue down the hill to the Origin Load Spring. We saved the Oranginium Science Park from the Blight. Yvonne fixed Tata. And now we gotta make our way still to the Power Plateau.
This is the mountain path that Director Chin mentioned.
Look, there's the power plateau. Oh, that rift is terrifying.
Yeah, I haven't seen this side of the map yet.
Hey, Supervisor Perlica, what's the situation at your place?
We've met Yvonne. She's safe. Tata, the prototype, has been upgraded. We're taking it along the mountain path to reach the Origin Load Spring.
The Origin Load Spring is severely affected by the Blight eruption. The hub has yet to establish contact with that area. Please be careful out there.
That's dangerous. Someone should make a bridge there. Oh, there is some Farium here. Oh, a lot of it too. Perfect. That's much easier than going across the other side of the map. Thank goodness. Although we can't access it yet. Or can we?
We should let nature take its course.
There was one blight core that I had to throw a bomb at. That the hitbox, I don't know what was going on. It took me like 10 bombs to kill it. It just would not register for me.
Hey.
This is a pretty place too. I like this side of the map.
Hey. Ha. Hey. Orlean, how did you know I love stuff that shines?
Oh my gosh. This place is dangerous. There needs to be some signs or something.
Hey. Ha. Ha.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank goodness you're okay.
This place is dangerous. That's really inconvenient. I'm gonna have to like what, build a zip line there or something?
Elite hostile unit
I'm
detected.
in the flow.
All variables within estimates.
I shall sway it by Don't blink!
Get rid of
Oi. Here it comes! Aha! Hi-ya! You really kept me waiting. Hey. Arts unit, where you running? No worries. It's all part of our job.
Such is the will of nature.
Oh, there's white guys here too.
Forget about me.
I shall sweep the rest.
Such is the optimal way.
Target locked. Fire!
Hey. Shatter.
Terminate!
Hey.
To serenity they shall return.
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
Mission complete.
More robots. I guess I can't actually put that there.
Hey. Don't blink.
So I'm getting wood.
Aha.
Not what I wanted. Where's that other thing? There it is. Alright. Oh my gosh.
Looks like that guy shut down any chance of negotiations.
Engaging.
Perfect as this wind. I spot an opening. Like wind and thunder, we gave them a storm.
Units critical.
Don't forget about me. Eyes on the prize.
Strength.
Hello? That is a fake thing? No, this guy's just over here in combat with us apparently.
Don't blink. Don't forget about me.
I shall touch the optimal path. Raging winds.
Hey, ha! Make way!
Mission complete. It was a walk on a cake.
I pray that the land accepts you all.
Hey, talk's cheap, mate. Gotta put in the hard yakka. Hey. Huh. Hey.
The Origin load spring lies before us. It's quite close to the Ether test site. But this also means it might be severely affected by the Blight.
I keep seeing breaker vandalism and signs along the way.
Endman, a tough battle may lie ahead. We'd best be ready.
Yeah, Tata just got a little better. We could really use a break.
You know, I said the low graphics was pretty good still, but it's actually very noticeable in the cutscene. Understood. Tired emote. Exploration level 3? What the heck? Minimum enemy level to 30. I guess that's fine.
Where should we go next?
I was not expecting that, though. Once you are fully prepared, talk to Professor. So this was like a, hey, you could take a break now, but I already took my break. New things there, fair enough. Yeah, so we're just going straight to the next zone. There's still this area over here that's blocked off as well. Last I checked. I'll explore that side of the map, that cliff side later. Oh yeah, talk to Berlica. We shouldn't act on our own.
Oh, you're always the best, Tata.
Happy emo.
All right, let's guard this place, just in case bad people show up.
Scared emo.
Don't be scared. And I'll definitely take care of the fighting. Just stay behind me and be safe.
Ready to go, Endman?
Oh, me three! I'm totally ready to take on 10 Angoloi in a single battle. What about you, Tata? Fully rested?
Happy emote.
All right then. Let's move out, team.
Go to the Orangenium load spring. Let's make sure my factory's not on fire real quick. Oh, we've actually evened out on powder. Okay. Which means our batteries are back up to 6. That's good. Okay. If only I knew how to swim.
Oraline is a fragment
Thank you
of
for
a
coming to
shattered
me.
universe. This one traveled massive distances to be here, right before us.
Supervisor Perlica, this is the final stretch of the mountain path. Pass through this place, and you'll reach the family apartments of the UWST crew. We don't know what's happening in that place. Let's hope everyone's all right.
Still not anywhere close to the power plateau. Business call. Got a moment? No. What's up? Great, can you visit our camp? We ran into an unexpected sitch and kind of need some infield support right now. Got the deets for me? Deets are kind of complicated. I'll tell you in person, Enman. Okay. Visitor from the band. It's just a random side quest, okay.
Hello? Hello? Does anyone copy? It's been a while, Endman. Are things working out for you?
Not been that long. We just left moments ago.
Good. Then I caught you in time. I hope you still remember the user instructions for Tata. You're calling it Tata-II. It's a super cute and lovely name, right? Your habit just rubbed off on me. Back to business. You used Tata in dangerous ways, but that data proved crucial. I tweaked a few performance parameters during repairs. Let's just say, I gave it an upgrade. You can now use Tata normally to scan for blight cores. Now, I'll remind you that my baby bot is a delicate prototype, so you better take care of it. Do whatever you can to keep it safe. Great. Now we don't have to worry about the blight blocking our path anymore. Don't celebrate just yet. We should play things safe and avoid unnecessary power consumption. First, connect Tata to a Protocom signal tower before scanning the entire area for blight cores, just like what you did at the science park.
I remember that a signal tower with the same parameters has been deployed in our next destination, the Origin Load Spring.
That's right. I was just about to tell you that. Oh, please, please, please take proper care of Tata. Make her mommy's got a ton of tests in store for her wobbly baby bot.
Don't worry. We'll definitely keep it safe. Let's confirm the map data for the next area before we start moving. We're taking this mountain trail, and it leads to the Origin Load Spring of the UWST. Like the Abery Quarry, the Load Spring was once a cornerstone that made Valley 4 a success. But the place was largely abandoned after the crisis that took place 20 years ago. There's a mining camp to the south. Family members of the UWST crew live here. The fork here leads to the old mines and the logistics area respectively. In the past, almost all of the Originium used by Valley 4 was supplied by these mines. Local mining byproducts were also used as raw materials by the science park. The logistics area used to be the main mineral ore transport route. The early freight road was built here as well. Together, they established connections to multiple frontier regions of the valley. Between these two areas, the UWST marked out a containment zone that they called the Cradle of the Ages. The place still bears the scars of a past disaster.
And what was that disaster?
Once we get through this area, the power plateau shouldn't be far.
There's more to Valley 4 than I thought there was. Auto jet vent. Stand on the device to automatically unleash a powerful jet that propels one to high places. Not really a device, that's just a natural geothermic vent, which probably is not safe to stand on. Memo, a mountaineer. I pushed all the ladders off and left myself 2 days worth of food and water. We don't have enough people in the camp. Nobody knows when the blighted shockwaves would stop. And nobody knows if more pipe faces would charge into this place if the shockwaves do stop. We need more intel. And I shall use the mountain trails to observe the situation from various locations. Buggerloids never underestimate human endurance and strength. We're in a new zone. Yep. Ow. Happy emote.
Why is Tata so excited? Is it because of its functional upgrade? Do you want to try it out?
Sweet emote.
I totally understand how you feel. Every time I learn a new move, I start itching for my next fight with a true master.
You seem to have a good understanding of Tata's emotes.
Of course I can. Tata's emotes convey a rich variety of fine emotions, you know? Come on, Tata. Show us what you've got.
Happy emote. You wanna check out Chin's new moves?
We're happy to be traveling again. That's what you're trying to tell us, right, Tata?
Happy emote.
Ooh, and I think Perlica's emote is trying to tell us this. Enough, team. We should get moving.
Incredible. Now that emote's super obvious.
Hey.
Orbiter attack trajectory offset detected.
How many Orlings do I have? I've got enough. Landbreaker camp. I was gonna say.
Careful. Breaker camp right ahead.
I was gonna say the UWST live like this. That's crazy.
Hey,
No,
hear that sound?
just landbreakers.
Target locked.
This campsite proves that they have been in this area for quite some time.
These landbreakers are camped right between the Originium Science Park and the Origin Load Spring. Are they trying to block the way? Hey. Ha. Look, over there.
In anger.
Whoa, so many anchors. I thought you'd only see something like this up north.
Anchors. Fiona, give me a scan of the area ahead of us. Focus on the distribution of ankyloid hosts and clusters.
I'm reviewing the data as we speak. Wait, is there something wrong with the readings? There isn't a lot of ankyloid in this area.
What is it, Perlica?
It only took a single anchor to deal a major blow to our hub base. This area has 3. The low local ankyloid count hardly makes sense. We might be running into a serious problem, Entman.
What are we up against exactly?
Those anchors took out the freight road of the logistics area. We need to find another way to reach the power plateau, team. UWST logs mention a vertical shaft in the Cradle of the Ages. It should grant passage to the power plateau, but the cradle has been sealed away for 20 years.
The Cradle of the Ages. That was where the Endmen...
You're Endfielders, right?
Yes, we are. You seem troubled. Do you need help?
I'm Alia. We were supposed to salvage the area for supplies, and then all those land breakers showed up out of nowhere. We were lucky that a breaker from the pack saved us, but the enemy still outnumbered us. I found a chance to make my way here, and I wanted to see if I can find help. A breaker helping the UWST? Can it be...
It's quite possible. Take a breath, young lady. Tell us how to reach the rest of your group. We'll head over there immediately.
Oh, thank Talos. Use that elevator over there to reach them. I'll probably get in your way during battle, but I know this place pretty well. I'll figure out a way to return to camp and get more reinforcements. Please, go and save the rest of the crew.
We'll need to find out what actually happened. Let's focus on rescuing the others first.
Alright, we're gonna take the jump and move up graphics for this, because the cutscenes are not great looking. Try medium. Happy emote.
Hey.
What is this? Why is there a staircase and then just like a staircase in the way of the staircase? Who designed this? Painter, my head's hurting. I don't think I can draw this. I can reference the photo and add a dash of imagination to paint the great Oranginium oak, but I can't. It always feels that I'm missing something. I think it's called epicness. I should not brag, but this is about this from the beginning. A crowd-pleasing panoramic painting of the great Oranginium oak in 3 days. What was I thinking? Yeah, just do my best, I guess. I'll just end up scrubbing plates with the camp if I lose. That place looks cool. I love the urban places that we can explore. Very cool. Or not really urban, I guess. More industrial in this case, but... What is this for? Why are you here? It won't fit on that elevator. Why is this here?
Hey.
Curious. Oh, that's why.
We usually bottle them to give light.
Someone actually built an elevator here.
Seems like an old facility they had before the freight road was completed. Lucky for us, it's still working.
Did Wolfguard do this?
He should be the only member of the pack who received the mission. Let's hope he has some intel about those unusual anchors. These trails look fresh. Try scanning them and see if we can find out anything else.
No, not bombing.
Let's follow these footprints. They haven't gone far. We should be able to catch up.
Alluvium. Still have the alluviums in the science park to do.
Hey.
Which might be higher level now. Do they scale now? Is that? Oh well. That's a lot of mushrooms.
Orlean! How did you know I love stuff that shines?
What is over here?
I sense danger. This one
just
won't
a
go
robot.
down easily.
A stealth bomber. My god. Some kind of alkaloid boss. Put a boss thing there.
Are you scared?
That's not Wolf Guard.
Right here.
Project Red.
You are the worst prey I've ever seen. Papa mole. Quit staring, it's over. You carry the food back ASAP. And you told Mr. Yue we got the mats back. You carry the wounded. As for you, Perlica, you're already here, and I wasn't. Hold on. Is it my dream or the admin is here?
She sniffs too. She actually is Project Red.
Why is the admin here?
You know each other or something? Didn't Alia mention someone from the pack? It can't be this teensy-weensy girl, right? Teensy weensy. I am Rosina Wolfberg-Lupino, prima elite of the pack, future capo, and stronger of the dawn. Remember this well.
Future capo. Wait. The mafia came here? So not just the concept of the pack, but they brought the mafia. But it doesn't seem like they're considered land breakers, so I guess they're not like it's not like a mafia state like Siracusa. It might just be the terminology that they use culturally because of where they come from, as opposed to really being a full-fledged mafia. I don't think they can. Because the Landbreakers, I guess, are kind of like bandits in a way, so the pack, like, you can't really have... a mafia without a state, really, because it's organized crime. Although I guess bandits are organized in some way. I don't know.
This is Rossi, Wolfgard's younger sister.
Oh.
Both are members of the pack and longtime partners of Endfield. Rossi usually spends most of her time at the pack dealing with family issues.
We have our first family characters.
It's all because my irreliable brother, who neglects family duties. Someone had to clean up all the mess. I'm so sorry, I hope Catalo didn't give you any trouble. If I ever got my hands on him.
Thank you for helping the local crew. But why are you here? I don't remember asking the pack.
Well, it's, oh, right. It's private business. I got some private business with Catalo. People from Up Team C7 told me came to Valley 4. I'm not sure, cause I heard the enemies around.
Who, me?
I heard something about the enemy's awakening, so I sneaked. I intended to pay you a visit. But then I found that the locals here needed help. The Lupino family won't just stand by and do nothing.
Thumbs up.
I got a lot of questions to ask.
Is she...
But did you really lose your memories?
Does she even actually know that? How old is this girl? Because we've been asleep for 10 years. I mean, she's older than 10. At the very least. But how much older? I don't know.
It's all true then. You really can't remember those legendary things you did before? You unleashed your original Mart 100 years ago and left the Aurora of Talos-II. You forgot about that too.
That's theoretically unsound. That sounds like a stupid idea, honestly. Why would I do that?
Talos-V shattered because you threw it into the ether side.
What?
You remember that?
Now that's quite a wild speculation.
Do you recall going deep underground alone, wiping out 2,000 anchors in one strike, and leaving a massive crater on the surface?
Enough already. This is getting way out of my league.
Oh, that means you really forgot.
Yeah, so it's less she knows us, and more she's just a fangirl who's heard stories. Are you disappointed?
How could this be? No. Sorry, just ignore what I said. The most important thing is that you are safe, Annie.
We can talk about the Endman later, Rossi. Can you give us a sitrep?
I rushed to this place when I saw the anchor fall. I ran into a UWST crew on the way. I joined them and went to their camp. But a few of the salvaging crew didn't return. I got a little worried, so I came out here to look for them. And you saw what happened next. Things are super duper busy at the camp. The locals really need all the help they can get with everything. Once they learn you are here, they'll definitely feel a lot safer.
Do you have anything on the overall situation of the Origin Load Spring? There aren't that many Angeloi here. Something doesn't add up.
This area was already a total mess when I arrived. As for your concerns about the Angeloi, it baffles me as well. Just remember something. There's a search and rescue crewmate at the clinic. I think he's called Alphas. His SAR team combed through the old mines, so you should have plenty of intel to share. I'm about to help the crewmates move the supplies back to camp. I can take you there.
That'd be great.
Look at the hole in the sky. Cannot be the rift. Man, if we destroyed a moon, though, man, we're badass. If that actually happened. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I don't want to be down there.
Some Orleans suddenly move away when we approach. Why? Can it be some form of...
Duly noted, though. Emergency. The blight rupture happened during the anchor fall. Things are really desperate. We must assemble makeshift beds and stretchers quickly. Take apart anything we need to make it happen. Mines aren't the only place affected. If the disaster went soft on us, we could mobilize our crew's support to other areas. I wonder if the Aurora thing...
Don't look panicked at all.
Many experienced miners settled here after retiring. I believe they helped keep the situation under control.
I wonder if the Aurora thing's true, though. The moon, probably an exaggeration from a storytelling, but the Aurora thing, I could see that being true in some way. Brother, please let me help. Why is there a mascot? Where are these mascots coming from?
Did Catello ever tell you about me?
No.
I'm just really curious about what he said about me. I don't want him to give our admin some weird impressions.
Don't worry, he's not a talker.
This place isn't safe, dude. Inman, I've established contact with nearby affiliates. If you want to restock supplies, you can bring in right now. I can buy another cohesive traction. Cool. $100,000 for this? My goodness. Do we think it's the same guy? Or is it just multiple mascot men who've been hired to do it? I haven't actually checked the goods today. Anything cheap? Not really. You can get oranginium saplings, though. That's what I always wanted.
Where are we headed?
What am I doing? Okay. Gotta unlock it first. And boost the potential. We got some ferrium here. Some minerals there. By minerals, I mean oranginium. More ferrium there. Feels like a hassle to bring anything out here if there's not going to be a base.
Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life. And this is what Endfield is fighting for.
Oh, it's Alia. And now we can just talk to her. Okay. There's just a whole camp to explore.
We are here. This is the clinic of the mining camp.
You made it back! And there's not a scratch on you! Wonderful.
All thanks to our admin and friends.
We didn't do much.
Is Medical Officer UA inside?
He just took a 5-minute break, and he's already back at work. The clinic used to be pretty empty with hardly any visitors. But it's now been filled with injured people, and we're running out of beds. I can imagine. Our medical staff at the hub base also have their hands full. Can your surgeon handle all this work on his own? Surgeon Yue has been here for years and he hasn't asked for help. He's an experienced medical officer from the HAS, and his treatments always work. We have faith in him. You can find him in the clinic right now. I'm gonna stick around and help our nurse. Extra hands will help get things done. Okay, get to it. The people here need your help.
Alright then. You guys head in and ask around. I will talk to the crewmates we just saved. They probably have some clues about what's going on outside.
No problem. We'll split our forces and share any new findings we come across.
Of course. Perlica, Chen, and Administrator. Catch you later.
Wear her cowl? I guess so. Yeah. Although Project Red wasn't as obsessed.
Are you Medical Officer Yue? I'm Supervisor Perlica of Endfield Industries. Alia told me that you're in charge of directing work at this place.
I am. So, you're Enfielders? Good. Since you managed to reach this place, can I assume that situations in other areas are getting better?
That is a safe assumption to make. But as long as that rift stays in the sky, we remain in a state of crisis.
The Ether Rift. The situation at the mining camp is less than optimistic. They say I'm in charge. But when a surgeon is running the show, it says a lot about the place. I may not have the best skills for the job, but feel free to let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
We're good, actually. We're looking for a SAR crewmate named Alphys.
You'll find him in the clinic, second floor, the bed further in. Not too hurt physically, but he's pretty shaken up. Try not to say or do anything that might set him off.
Thank you. Don't worry, we'll keep your words in mind.
Helpless patient. Someone should help this guy.
The blight is eating right through my eyes.
You're in a safe
Get me
place.
out of this place. Run, you fools. Ah!
A traumatic stress reaction. Just leave him by himself for now and...
Any medical notes I can read?
Excuse me. Are you Mr. Alphas from the search and rescue team?
It's my fault. It's all my fault.
What happened out there?
We were in the cradle of the ages. That woman. She just flicked her hand and the anchors. I've never seen anchors of that sort. The shockwave hit the crew like a train, and then they crumpled over in an instant. Never got back to their feet. It's all my fault. I was the one who wanted to check out the cradle of the ages.
Don't blame yourself. No one could have seen that coming.
It's just something about that place felt wrong. The angeloi made by the anchors kept swarming over there, but the path was blocked by a strange barrier. We couldn't get to it.
So that's why we aren't seeing that many angeloi in the other parts of this area.
I was injured by some angelos, so the rest of the team went on without me. It was too late when the shockwaves were suddenly triggered. And the shockwaves got bigger with every pulse. I had to run. I kept running and running, all by myself.
The silver lining is that you made it back safely. What you learned out there will save many lives.
But I didn't save any.
Focus on getting better, Alphas. Plenty of people here need your help.
You're right. I won't let their sacrifices be in vain.
Shockwaves. Our database has no entries of any anchor-type entities capable of emitting them.
Are you sure? Because my tower defense game had some guys who were doing like shockwaves that are stunning my towers.
He mentioned seeing a woman. Could that be...
Neferith. Even if she's capable of directing the site of Anchor Falls, why did she go out of her way to strike this place with 3 anchors?
Hello? Perlica, do you copy?
Loud and clear, Rossi. What have you found?
The survey team has returned with something special. Something that I think might help you out. But only one crewmate of the survey team made it back. He wants to see you in person.
No problem. Fiona has shared the coordinates with me. We'll be right over.
I imagine, if I'm not mistaken, it seems like the origin load spring is where the Great Oak is, which is therefore where we planted the first Oranginium. So her striking the place with anchors makes sense to me if she because the anchors apparently ether stuff disrupts Oranginium, so if she wants to destroy the Great Oak or something.
Orlean! How did you know I love stuff that shines?
Parts unknown. All the way on the other side of the map. Also, this is a big map. Valley 4 area, yeah, way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. A complaint about delivery fees. 500 T-creds just for delivering a few notebooks to Moropolis? What blightery is this? Are these notebooks getting delivered by the Inman with the mighty Dejong? I hope not. We need something. I'm busy right now. Registering and recording every incoming batch of supplies. What you're seeing here is basically everything we have. We'll be deep in blightery if this runs out. That's why we gotta ration stuff and avoid unnecessary waste. Please understand what we're doing here. I understand. I'm old. These flowers and plants are my only companion. And I'm not that old anyway. I still got what it takes to fight the rock buggers, and I've seen bigger anchors than those three. There's nothing to fear, children. There's some barium way back here. Not in the most convenient spot. That's a recurring trend. Dining child. Are you here for the chow? This is the bestest chow ever, but why isn't anyone eating? Grown-ups look so busy. An observer. Every time I see a soul brooding in despair, someone giving up on life or humanity itself, I would bring them here. 2 freshly roasted fillets and 2 bottles of drinks. Nothing about life is unsurmountable. This place was covered. This place was. I think that's the first typo in this game. Covered in hills just over 20 years ago. We detonated the Great Oranginium Oak to destroy Astaron. Okay. Now we're getting answers. This action of ours created a gash upon the land. People talk about the Astron with fear. I don't. The incident revealed the power of humanity to me. Though I've spent years talking about this place to countless individuals, only the Lupo girl who just arrived 2 days ago understood the gist. Now that one has a great future ahead of her. Okay, so there is no Oak anymore. They blew it up. They blew it up to defeat something called Astron.
Hey.
Which I assume is the Crisis, right? That's the Crisis from 20 years ago. Which then is that why we went in hibernation afterwards. Naughty little knights. They're too powerful for me. Can you change your menu? It's been 20 years. Look at this pathetic selection. Aggregate meat roast, roasted meat with aggregate. Oops. Meat on roasted aggregate? Seriously now, I can't believe you wasted that perfect nidworm I caught, old slacker fool. And you're the worst patron ever. Do you know why you complain about the menu? Because you keep coming back. Can't believe I have to serve you royal atrocious pie hole for 20 years. Everyone at the canteen has things to read. Power unavailable. What a shame, indeed. Crew discussion 2. And the pipe-faced landbreakers? Height of their power, so what? They even got a big chief called Jacob something. My grandfather even met that guy. He's just some petty thief who stole something from Sheshka. Got his breaker grooves on and finally gets crushed by the band. Oops. Keep right-clicking. Gets crushed by the banders. Jacob has been pushing up daisies for decades, and somehow these dirt-groveling remnants want to destroy Valley 4. Dream on! Gotta finish the challenge, start my shift. We take turns having our meal breaks, can't afford delays for work in the repair area. Gotta finish eating and get back to work quickly. I think you already finished eating. Shared musings of a dream. I had a dream. A vision of a blood-red river splitting open a mountain. Astron is immersed in this river. It has returned. I gazed upon it. Despair was the only thing I felt. I thus turned around and ran downstream, down to the ruins of the oak. The great tree burned, and the fire consumed me. Astron and everything else? Is my dream coming true? What should we do? Reminds you of Warcraft 3? Yeah, Warcraft and World of Warcraft, they've blown up a lot of trees in that series. If you're a big tree, your chances of survival are not great, actually.
We usually bottle them to give light.
Must go upwards, huh? What do you sell? Phrasy's shop. I've got nice things at equally nice prices. No returns. Books. Yes. Valley Pie. A meat pie. Everyone in Valley 4 grew up eating the famous Valley Pie. Steaming pies, the stove, and loving family always bring people together. Or bring people hope, even. That looks nice. Meat stir-fry. Cubes of meat stir-fried over hot fire. A hungry diner can easily go through 3 bowls of rice with a serving of meat stir-fry. There's a good reason why this is the most popular dish in the frontier. Cosmo Melto jelly, a jelly that people can easily prepare even in the wildlands. Citrums can be dissolved in a mixture of 2 different types of aggregates to create a strange jelly-like material. Looks pretty. Old Man John's Burger. Heck yeah. And we got some slugs. Super hot slug gratin. Comfort food with comfort heat. It is an ancient legacy passed from one planet to another. It tastes of home. Nice. I'll buy some slug. A piece of paper describing the plans for screening the latest new Rankwood movies. Wait, new Rankwood? That's not new Rankwood movies, that's new Rankwood movies. Of course, the latest movies also include those that have been in the theaters for quite a while. They made a new Rankwood? Thank goodness we can still buy these. This is the only shop selling these tools and food items. The owner would also help us order special merchandise from on various occasions. In desperate times like this shop really helped maintain our lifeline. We just have Enfield, like, branded shelves. Enfield, like, advertising on the shelves. I wonder if the UWST has any relation to Rim Billiton, because they talk about family a lot, especially in this area. It reminds me of the Rim Billitonian family, like, corporations. I wonder if there's any relation culturally. I missed this earlier.
If it helps with survival, bring it.
The decision is sound.
Orangenium scientist, Dad won't be home this week. Science Park is really busy with stuff lately. We're trying to validate a new mode of activation. Maybe Valley 4 is all we need to revive the great Orangenium Oak. If this works, you gotta tell Granny Jinner about it. Old lady really had it tough. One more thing, tell Mom to stop adding aggregate powder to the soup. Please. Make sure you tell her, Dad. No one likes aggregate. And honestly, I don't blame them. It doesn't sound great. Oh, wait, there's a memo up there. Hold on a second. Can I? Heck yeah. Beating the Blight in 30 days. Regardless of content, most Talosian authors of entertainment literature have a habit of using controversial or eye-catching titles and cover pages. Why are we meeting
Oraline
here?
is a fragment of a shattered universe. This one traveled massive distances to be here, right before us.
Oh, whoops. Oh, okay, we're fine.
Oraline! How did you know I love stuff that shines?
Anmin, you're here! This is Royal, and this is the Anmin I've mentioned before. So, Royal, go ahead and tell us what happened. The Anmin can definitely help.
Really? Anmin, will you go and save my friends and the team?
Tell me what happened.
Okay. So, this is what happened.
We were one of the first survey teams to be sent out there to look for survivors. There were 3 of us, me included. We knew the shockwave was a threat, so we got ourselves a 20-minute window of opportunity. Our task was to identify the danger zones, clear a path, and make things easier for the SAW crew and their rescue work. But we were too impatient and pushed too deep. We got really close to an anchor.
Close to an anchor?
Yes. A senior mate of the crew said he saw an anchor fall with his own eyes in his last survey run. The barrier blocking the way to the Cradle of the Ages appeared after the anchor fall. We thought these 2 events were related. But then, the anchor started giving off shockwaves before we could even get close enough.
Shockwaves? But you got back without a scratch. How did you pull that off?
That's your key finding, Royal. Show our friends what you found.
Well, I don't know what exactly happened. I just grabbed this branch in a moment of desperation. Here, this one.
An Originium formation shaped like a branch.
This branch suddenly glowed and everything around me flashed and, well, I didn't get a clear look of what exactly happened, but it managed to block the shockwave.
Really? Does that mean we can use this thing to get rid of the anchor?
No. This branch has gone inert.
We just kept running and running, but the shockwaves demolished the road. Well, I was the only one who made it. But I believe they're still alive. Perhaps they found other branches. Enman, please head out there and save them.
I understand how you feel, but we must find a way that can reliably negate the shockwave. This Originium branch has a very unique structure. The only one capable of molding the crystal into this form is... The Endman's memories have not returned. There is no way for us to verify this link.
I believe I saw something like this branch. Right in our very own camp.
Really? If we can get a replacement, we'll be able to get close to the anchor.
There's a living Originium sapling in the camp, growing on that platform over there. Granny Jenna has been taking care of it for 20 years. She definitely knows something.
A living Originium sapling. Team, there's no time to waste. Let's talk to Granny Jenner. The sapling and the branches will be crucial for our subsequent actions.
I'll take Royal to Surgeon Yue for his checkup.
Please, people, please find my friends out there.
The Originium sapling. The 3 Accordatories have been extremely cautious and meticulous with the vaulting of information related to the Administrator. I hope that Originium sapling can give us the answer we need.
Another lithium. Alright, we're going to take a break. A small break. I'm going to restart the game, which will help fix the CPU issue. Until hopefully, I've not tested medium, so we'll see how long that lasts. Low graphics last a few hours. High graphics last a few minutes. We'll see. Medium already starting to ramp, which is why we're resetting it now. So it might only be a few minutes, but we'll find out. And then, yeah. And then I'll be right back. Alrighty. Hopefully, they'll fix this. I'll have to check in on what the word is on the web and see what people say, if there's any news or anything. So it seems like, yeah, they blew up the oak, but a sapling survived, and maybe it's regrowing if there's this guy found a random like branch. Also interesting that it is like actually tree shaped. I figured they just called it an oak, but I mean he found a branch, so I guess it actually, and it looked like it had a leaf sort of vibe going on. So they made it tree shaped. We made it tree shaped. Launching of the game back up. I think it loads faster second time around. Could be wrong. It's kind of like Paradox games. Takes forever the first time. Becomes quicker in subsequent attempts. And we'll test to see how long it takes before it starts eating away at my computer. Medium seems like it's already a pretty good improvement cutscene-wise compared to low. So I think we'll keep it there for now. Oh yeah, way faster. Bam. I think it goes pretty quick because from however long it took from when I turned it on, which is when we came to the load spring, to pretty much when we came to the city here. So yeah, we'll see. Talk to Jenner down here.
Hey. Something seems to warrant closer scrutiny.
Are you wanting to show me? I know they'll show you where secrets are. I've not actually been able to utilize that yet. I think it's probably the chest I grabbed before she could show me the... I'm just too good most of the time. Anyway. There it is.
Is this the Originium sapling? It is. An Originium arts of such nature. This is your work, Endman.
I planted this.
Just a fragment of a legacy from a time gone by. It is still too
Benny?
young and delicate. It won't give us the protection that it had once offered. The youths hardly look at it anymore. They probably couldn't appreciate what this sapling meant to us. Greetings. I'm Jenna, and I'm the one raising this little sapling.
This sapling... Is it from...
Why'd they reuse her model?
History only remains in the memories of old folks like us. Time goes on, and barely anyone remembers what lay in the containment zone, or why it was called the Cradle of the Ages. Does anyone remember the massive great oak that grew at that place? Oh, how it sparkled with gentle glows as it sank its roots deep into the soil. The one who planted it told us this very place would become our new home. We depended on the oak to make our living and win our battles. The Originium veins created by its roots brought wealth, and an outpost started growing around it as prophesized. But then came the time when there was no choice but to destroy the oak ourselves. It was the day when Dark Asteron fell upon the valley. Hundreds of bodies twisted into a burning maelstrom that tore through the land. In its wake lay only desolation.
Really? An Angelos?
Yet the people achieved final victory, and the price they paid was everything. They detonated the great Originium oak, the giant tree that once gave them their homes. The shards of the great Originium oak tore through the core of Asteron. Of the massive trunk of the oak, only an empty hollow remains. The shattered Asteron now sleeps within it. What was once our cradle became a tomb for two bodies. Only the old miners still worry, fearful for the day when anchors come screaming down and wake the shattered Angelos.
Yeah, that's probably what she wants more. The body's still there or something.
A day when Dark Asteron answers the distant call, rises from its tomb, reassembles its broken body, and cloaks the valley once again.
So, the containment zone between those anchors is a tomb for a giant Angelos?
If this story were true, we would need to contend with more than that rift in the sky. That Angelos alone would destroy the entirety of Valley 4.
And that is why we spent all these years taking care of this sapling. It is the only scion of the Great Oak. The oak once left many of its fragments and traces, but this tiny thing is the only one that survived. Perhaps it could save us again.
My memories.
This tree shall protect you. A day will come when this land becomes your home.
I planted this.
Endman? Endman? Are you alright? You don't look so good. Do you need rest?
I'm okay. I think I'm hearing voices in my head.
Stay alert! Those anchors have been activated.
Angeloi? How did so many of them show up in such a short time?
This is a very bad sign. We must act right now. Otherwise, the Angeloi or even just the shockwaves could raze this place to the ground.
Indeed. It's been years since I last saw this many anchors. Or the planter of the Great Oak.
Let's go, Endman. We must have faith in these people.
We've detected signals of a large Angeloid cluster in the Origin load spring. The camp is also being attacked by Angeloi at multiple sites.
Send us the coordinates. This camp lacks professional armed personnel. We must act quickly.
The crewmates are still evacuating. Tata! What about Tata?
I think Tata's probably fine.
I spot an opening. Hey.
Arts unit, optimal.
All variables are
Forget about me. I shall sweep the rest. Such is the optimal path.
Help! Help me!
Not the skinny boy. Angry emo.
Target locked! Here it comes! Hey! Chip, don't blink! Wait.
Where's the skinny boy? I don't know.
Arts unit,
Mascot guy's fine though. Incredible.
I shall sweep the rest. Such is the optimal path.
Aha!
Oh, they're hiding behind Tata. Cute.
engaging.
Target locked! Don't blink! Hi! Aha! Yeah!
I pray that the land
Actually, can I talk
accepts
to
you all.
them? And Tata.
Great job, Tata. You protected these kids.
Happy emo.
Thank goodness nothing terrible happened. Chen, we must pay attention to Tata's safety.
Okay, leave that to me. Oi. Oi. Break. The first step is always the hardest.
I'll leave that side to you.
target locked.
You really kept me waiting. Perfect as this wind.
Play it by ear.
I spot an opening. Hey,
We achieved tacit synergy.
Look at us, pulling together like a real brood.
to serenity they shall return.
Stay alert.
I'm in the flow.
Focus on the battle. I shall provide cover, fully energized.
I shall sweep the
Taste
rest.
victory.
Such is the optimal path.
Yeah. Sequence. Strike command. Sterilize this area.
You're
Don't blink. Don't forget about eyes on the prize. I'm not the gentle tide. Yep. Hey. Yeah.
That's a lot of Agaloy.
They'll keep coming until we destroy the anchors.
But we can't just let them attack the crew. Go and take care of the anchors, Anmin. Don't worry. I got this. Hey, it's dangerous.
Have faith in her.
Thumbs up.
Even with such conditions and zero memories, so long as everyone's united, great deeds can be achieved.
She just ran on all fours with a sword in her mouth, huh?
Catello, non potresti essere come l'Emmin?
That should be more like Inman Catello.
Sei intrufolata nella valle da sola.
You slipped into Valley Floor alone. Does the Inman know?
Taci!
Knock it out. Take him out first.
Careful, Edmund!
Originium.
Did the Endman's Originium arts create this?
We can use these saplings as we continue our path.
Anchor and anchor shockwave. Anchors can constantly emit dangerous shockwaves. If the control operator is hit by the shockwave, the entire team is forced to retreat. Destroy the anchor core to stop the shockwaves. Branches can generate a protective shield. Get behind the shield for protection against the shockwave. Oh, we brought Tata with us, huh?
Let's park Tata here. Too risky to take it along right now.
Disappointed Hina.
Endman, look! I found an Originium branch here as well.
We need to destroy that anchor first.
Yeah. Hey.
Nailed it. There's a wall of light blocking the way. Is this the barrier Royal was talking about?
You're probably right. When we destroyed the anchor, that barrier seemed to change as well.
Yeah, a piece is obviously missing from the symbols. These anchors definitely have something to do with this barrier.
The anchors are slowing our progress to reach the Cradle of the Ages.
Something lurks in the ruins of the Great Oak. That red light is not from the anchors.
Indeed. We know little about the situation in this area. Stay vigilant, team. Let's go and take out the remaining anchors.
Endman, the safety gate to the old mines is back online. Head through to reach the second anchor.
Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse.
This anchor just activated itself! It's starting to glow! Watch out! Darn it, the bridge is out. And we can't use the crane car control panel. Wait, what's that? There are people over there.
They could be the survey team that failed to retreat. Not sure how long those Originium saplings will last. Let's hurry and take out that anchor.
Have to go the long way around. That's not good. Gotta grab the Orlean first. A lot of Orlean here, actually.
There's a branch stuck to this Originium slug. It's moving. Let's follow it.
Some slugs have branches growing out of them. These branches will automatically generate shield areas when shockwaves hit. Enter them to protect against the shockwave. This slug's a hero. See? Slugs are friends.
There's Originium all over this place. Why would UWST abandon it? It could have been their colossals.
They probably had their reasons. With Originium this active, the risk of eripathy goes way up. Originium demand in Valley 4 has declined. The yields of other mines are more than capable of meeting local energy needs. There's no reason to sacrifice lives for overproduction.
So that's the science park. Also, shout out to Colossals. One of the original veins, the biggest one on Terra. It's actually interesting that Chen knows that. I guess she read a book. Good for her. Oh my gosh, almost sprinted out of it. There's actually a lot of these saplings. More than Royal implied. Or even Old Jinner implied.
Watch out, Ensign!
Slug! Oh my gosh. That slug betrayed me. Oh my gosh. That was close. Can I get up here, please? That was close.
Whoa! Hide behind something!
We're fine. Hey guys.
Watch out, Ensign!
Look, someone's over there. Here to help us. Don't worry, you're safe.
Watch out, Ensign!
Don't leave this place.
Don't blink!
This is such a hassle. Luckily, we have these Originium branches. But how do these Originium branches block the shockwave? Are they any different from the usual Originium ore?
I'm not sure, but when I touch them, I sense differences in their structures.
These branches seem to respond to our Endministrator. After all, the Great Oak does owe its existence to the Endmen.
I mean, presumably it's protocol or Originium, right? A different type?
The other Originium formations we found along the way do not share such structural properties. Perhaps we'll know more once we restore the Endmen's memories.
I don't know.
Look! Power is back online! I think we can start using the control panel for the crane car.
Wonderful. Perhaps we can use the storage containers to create a path.
Hey. These machines look really old. I hope they're not dangerous.
I don't know how to thank you. I thought we were all going to die here.
Things would have ended horribly for us if it wasn't for you.
It's what we do. Are you alright? Is anyone hurt?
Everyone's all right. The glowing branches saved us. All the stories that Granny Jenna told us are true.
Good. The shockwaves have ended. Can you make it back to the mining camp on your own?
Wait! Hold on. We were...
Just breathe easy. Relax. Things have settled down already.
Okay. We saw a strange figure while escaping to this place. I've never seen an Archosauria in the valley.
Nefereth.
Oh, she's an Arkosauria, okay.
She suddenly disappeared when the barrier showed up. I thought I was seeing things. My gut tells me that she's dangerous.
I wonder if she's pro thick tail or pro thin tail.
Don't worry. There's no need to think about this right now. Just return to camp and rest well. We'll handle things from here.
You're my saviors. I believe in you. The road ahead is out. Perhaps we can help you out a bit by using that crane over there.
Good luck out there.
I knew it! Neferith was the one who left the barrier and all those anchors.
Yeah, we already said that, Jen.
It doesn't matter what she's going to leave behind. We must end her schemes.
Hey! Are you actually the Endmen of Enfield? Power is back online, and I have a feeling that you were the ones who fixed it. Meet me at the intersection. I'm using the crane car to clear out the rest of the obstacles.
The road is clear. Let's go, Endman.
Oh, thank goodness you're all right. I was getting worried about you. The last anchor should be in the logistics area. Go ahead and take a short break. I'll clear the roads for you.
Whoa. That's a big guy. And we're just fighting it. Walking Chrysopolis.
Direction set.
Perfect. I spot an opening.
Don't blink! You really kept me wet.
Perfect as this wind.
Synergy.
Lovely fun.
Prepped and tasted.
I'm trapped inside his shell. This is fine, probably. I literally can't get out.
No worries. It's all part of our job.
How dare you? How dare you hide behind the blight like that?
We can connect Tata to the signal tower and perform another regional scan like we did before. Once the scan is complete, we'll park Tata at this place.
Looks like we'll be able to get it immediately. They want us to go that way. I'll clear this out real quick. Unless the anchors activate. I have felt the rumble. Alright, we will not go that way.
Man, this logistics area seems totally unusable. You'll have to rebuild the whole place. Maybe even repave the roads.
Not the roads. Brittle branches. The shield of some branches will shatter and lose their protectiveness after taking a shockwave hit. Some branches will take a while to recover. Is this enough? I hope so. We can do another jump. We got time.
I sense danger. This one won't go down easily.
Lead the way, slug.
The entire logistics area has been devastated. But tragic loss.
This guy does not actually move. Okay.
Terminate!
This is the last anchor.
Cradle of the Ages. I wonder what it's like inside right now.
To take down the Angelos inside there, the UWST was forced to detonate the Great Originium Oak. Endman, your top priority is to keep yourself safe, no matter what happens. Chen, I'm counting on you as well.
Leave it to me.
The barrier to the Cradle of the Ages should be gone. Let's head back.
Got delivery place here. Guess I'll unlock it while I'm here. Amen. The Origin load spring seems to have made it over the most difficult hurdle. Thanks to everyone. And I'm truly inspired by the dedication and courage of the UWST crewmates during the most critical moment. Truth be told, I was already picturing and planning for a terrible scenario. What scenario? The worst case scenario. After all, nobody expected this disaster. I reviewed the entire scope of damages. Turns out everyone achieved the theoretical minimum in terms of casualties and losses. When they released the anchor fall trajectories and impact sites, the comm team immediately notified workers in high-risk areas. Facility maintenance crew responded quickly according to their ASOPs and activated safety mode of our high-value assets. People like Rossi and Alia volunteered to join the relief efforts. We also experienced personnel like Surgeon Yue. Everyone is united. Together, they all made it through the crisis in one piece. That's right. It's a monumental achievement for everyone involved. There's a side quest there from a robot, apparently. I'm receiving a constant stream of SOS signals. They seem to be coming from a robot near you. Maybe they want you to enter the place. Oh my gosh, there's so many robots to fix. Yeah, later on.
Don't blink!
Is that a shortcut? Looks like it.
My Aldertone will be interested in these.
The decision is sound.
Engaging. Stay safe, team.
Target locked.
Unit tasted victory.
You really kept me waiting.
Perfect as this wind.
Such as the optimal Aha! Incoming! Unknown hazard! Strike command! Hey!
cheap, mate. Gotta put in the hard yakka.
Such is the will of nature.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I actually see it as a way to keep myself safe from certain people.
Morpharium over there. More ways over there. Guess I'll take a peek real quick. Yeah, I guess pretty far in.
Hey.
This guy respawned?
Unit detected.
What happened to Tata?
I'm in the flow.
Focus on the back room.
Target locked. Fire!
Forget about your I spot an opening.
Incoming. Unknown hazard.
Gotta treat myself sometimes.
Hey, hey, hey. Here it comes. Hey, yeah.
Verify and report personal status, team.
No worries. It's all part of our job. Hey.
To Serenity they shall return.
Does this mean we have achieved better understanding of the Blight?
Hey. 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 Ha. Hey.
Cradle of the Ages. Do we really have an awakened Angelos in that place?
We've seen many signs, and they're not exactly good news. Neferith won't deploy those anchors here if she doesn't have a good reason. Nevertheless, I have faith in our Endman. We'll definitely overcome this challenge.
Hey.
I think it's better to park Tata here before we figure out what's going on inside.
Sweet emote.
Hey.
I didn't expect this. The stump of the Great Oak turned out to be a huge hollowed area. These Originium formations seem incredibly ordered. There is a sense of bizarre beauty to them.
Relica. This is a boss room. Triagalos. A triple agaloy?
Did the anchors weight this big thing?
An amalgamation of giant ankyloid remains. Tackle it carefully.
It's making a major move! Try to interrupt it!
Oh, we'll try. Wow.
Sterilize this area! Don't blink! You really kept Don't blink!
It's reassembling itself. The color of its halo has changed too. Careful.
What a tough one!
Quick, get to the sapling.
It's blasting out shockwaves! Good thing we have the saplings here. Deal with its minions first! They're a pain!
Get out of there, guys. after shockwaves.
Steady your breathing. I shall slay it by perfect with this wind.
Oh, come on. I think I missed that skill too.
Again? It has 3 components, so this should be its final form. Stay alert.
Perlica gets it. It's got 3 phases. Like every boss.
How many tricks does it have?
Can I hit it while it's invisible? I can see it. I can. Okay.
Victory electrified.
Although he's a quick one.
Nicely done. Ever thought about taking up my...
Sterilize this area.
I shall sweep the rest.
I'm not the gentle type. Where you running? Strike command.
I shall slay it by the
That was a cool boss. Oranginium. Oh, the 0 gravity's gone.
Look, a sapling just sprouted from the ground.
Cute that Perlica actually used her ultimate in canon. That's fun. Not like the other branches, this one looks alive.
Indeed. Just like the sapling nurtured by Granny Jenner in the camp. It sprouted from the heart of this great oak stump. I believe the tree has answered your call, Administrator.
Does that mean the great oak lives again? This is like the best thing ever! It's gonna make everyone in camp so happy!
Let's pray that the sapling grows to be a strong tree. And infect the whole world. Yay.
Thank goodness you impaled and immobilized it, Administrator. All of these Originium formations and the great oak itself are responding to the Endman's command.
That thing we fought. It's probably the Angelos that Jenner and her people kept talking about, right?
Yes. And we're fortunate it wasn't at its peak state. If it had fully awakened, that battle might have turned out differently.
The other shaft leading to the power plateau. We're not stopping. We're just going onwards. Crisis drills. Those are new.
Hey.
These Originium formations look really natural.
Someone must have excavated this tunnel, but it has been neglected for years. Nearby Originium naturally grew into the empty space.
We finally reached the end of it. Wow. Just look at this place.
It's pretty. It is pretty.
According to the earlier records, these formations were probably created during that explosion. It was the only option they had. It left a wound that never healed, even to this day. Simply unimaginable. To think that such resplendent beauty lies beneath the scar.
I guess fate brought everything together.
After all these years, this place has returned to what it looked like before the Originium Oak. No one could have foreseen this. Endman, your past self left a choice here. That past self probably did not realize that, after all these years, the same choice would create a path for us on this day. So yes, fate has indeed brought everything together. But there were times when I felt that everything was just... well, nothing much, I guess. Let's get moving, Endman.
Entering mission area and switching.
Here you are again. Let your heart lead. And new horizons.
Use a token to raise the administrator's potential. The road stretches on behind you. Before you looms an empty, deathly silence. Please step towards the starting point.
Will unfold. Go. Complete the trial that's yours.
Who the heck just talked to us? There's only 2 people that could be. I'd have to listen to Teresa to tell that was Teresa. But also, I guess it could have been the priestess. So we actually got to another checkpoint, which is good. Because the next one is the next zone. I do want to explore this place before I get overwhelmed with multi-zone exploration. And we got so many people texting us now. Let the fire consume the ashen past. Oh, I can do her event now? Cool. Maybe we should. Oh, that's just that again. That's gonna be there for a while.
Still waiting for something?
What did I get? Potential, right? Final awakening. Fun. Inman falling from a building, question mark? With style. Oh my gosh. Incredible, Inman. You saved plenty of lives again. You did great as well, Rosie. Bien. Did the Inman just approve? Grazie. I got to keep this up. Don't worry, Inman. Go and fulfill your duties. I'll help Surgeon Yue and Alia take care of everyone in the Origin Load Spring. Much appreciated. Ah, I'm always up for a challenge. You should thank Surgeon Yue for his special contingency SAR plan. I was only able to move the injured thanks to the emergency SAR route. Saved a lot of time and lives. The crewmates also get plenty of professional training in first aid and SAR. Everyone's doing their part after the disaster. You always built different. Indeed. He's from HAS. Heard that's where they built him like that. Oh, Indman. Alia needs me to deliver a batch of med supplies. Sorry, it's got to go. I really want to keep chatting, Inman. We can always continue once you find the time. That's so nice, Inman. Smile. Surgeon Yue is built different, huh? Are we sure he's not a A-gear? Speaking of Yue. Much appreciated, Surgeon. Thank you, Administrator. I'm just doing my duty as a doctor in the face of this disaster. How are they now? Most of the workers with minor injuries have already recovered. Right now, Alia and I are focusing all our efforts on helping the workers who are still critically injured. Many of them are heroes who risked their lives to help when an attack happened. I won't let anything happen to them. Things would have gotten a lot worse in the Origin Load Spring without them. I hope they get better soon. I'll pass on your well wishes, Administrator. Inman, I received a notice from the UWST, just updating you on the latest situation at the Cradle of Ages. I need more details. Good thing you dealt with that giant Agalos. The Cradle of Ages has lifted its lockdown, though it hasn't fully reopened to the public yet. The UWST decided to convert the place into a special protected zone. Protected zone? What do you mean by that? Due to the Oranginium sapling's regrowth, the UWST needs to investigate and take samples, and Enfield will continue to be involved. Everyone wants to see the oak growing back to its original size. I sure hope so too. I guess. That's what I'm told to believe, at least. Cradle of Ages. We're counting on you, Inman. That Algolos is strong. The Triagolos we fought is actually just part of Astron, the Agaloid entity that attacked the Lodestone 20 years ago. Thanks to that, we were able to defeat the entity and lay it to rest again. Remember the 3 anchors that awakened it? I can't believe they landed with such precision. It's obvious that Netherith, mastermind the awakening of the Triagolos. What is she after? Disrupting the manufacturing capacities of Enfield and the UWST seems to be her most direct goals, but from what I saw of her actions so far, I have a feeling that this is just a part of her bigger scheme. We must act quickly and learn. Thank you for defeating that Agalos, Inman. All of us owe our lives to you, though I've never seen the entity. It was a terrible nightmare that continued to affect our veterans from the mining area. Once again, thank you. Do you have any plans for the future? Oh, you know, a lot of people are leaving. They're looking for opportunities elsewhere. Some have lost their friends or family members. They don't want to stay in this place of sadness. And there are a few who already want to leave the old mines, even if the disaster never came. I could feel it. Everyone's free to choose the path they take. You're right, and I hope things will get better for them. But a lot of people are saying they treat the Origin Load Spring as their home. And I'm one of them. All I can do to help rebuild our home. Come visit us when you can. I just received reports of a situation at the mining camp. We sent them a batch of medical supplies to treat injured UWST crewmates, but they were lost during delivery. The site is very low on meds, and we must take care of this. Okay. Okay. Inman, how are you feeling now? Are you alright? After what happened recently, have any of your memories returned? Nope. We're still in Chapter 1, Perlica. M3 reminded me to monitor your condition closely during this initial post-awakening period, particularly regarding your memory. Return to Dijon when you have time. I'll be waiting at the stasis core. That's the first mention of M3. Inman. Zhejiang has finished preparing the construction of additional cabins. It awaits your awakening. Please return. Alright. I'll sort out things on my end and head back right away. I shall wait for you at the control nexus of the bridge. Follow the mysterious voice. Oh, the mysterious voice is actually a thing. It's part of the exploration. Oh, it increases exploration level. It gives me a portrait. Oh, those are essences, actually. Never mind. Oh, Echoes of Zen. Return to the stasis core. That was for Lavatine's mission. Interesting, okay. There's a side quest there. Track this one, I guess. Yeah, it's back at the mining camp. Interesting. From now on, special exploration level trial missions must be completed to raise it further. Click here to view the mission. Yes. Click this mission to increase exploration level. Yes. I don't think I want to do that right now, though, so I'm not going to. What is our stuff at? Barium ore is actually... Why is all my stuff way higher all of a sudden? 120. I wasn't making that much earlier. What happened? Does exploration increase the amount you can mine? How does this... Available limit and daily regrowth of certain gatherable / minerals. I guess so. That's actually interesting. That means I don't have to set up mining areas. I was going to set up mining areas, but I don't need to now. They just the things we set up just somehow got more ore all of a sudden. Okay. Well, now I have like now I'm making a ton of barium and a ton of ore. Yet batteries are still only 6 a minute. I don't know how to increase that. It says theoretical yield is 12 a minute. What is the theoretical there? How do I get to that theoretical? Put more input slots onto the batteries, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna teleport back. Yeah, it does do region XP, but... I'm fine for now, I think. I'm actually really close to level 8. But we'll have to check out what my power is like. How are we doing on the power? 900 now. Okay, looks like we do have a stable supply of blue batteries now, which is good. I would like to get to that 12 because I want to sell batteries too. That's my goal is I'm using them, but also I'm also selling them. Might just need more inputs, and those more inputs might mean we have to mine some more. 120 is a lot.
Is it possible to order another batch of medical supplies? A smaller order will work. The medicine will be given to those who are most injured. I also have other means to stabilize the rest. There might be side effects, but at least it will save their lives.
Perlica, any leads on our missing
We
medication?
lost the batch of medication shortly after we delivered it to the UWST. Not many people knew about this caravan, so I'm not ruling out the possibility of a shipment accident.
Is there any other way? Can we move another batch of medication to deal with our current emergency?
I'll think of something.
Don't worry. Molly will figure it out.
Lilica, why are you here? You're hurt. Go lay down and get some rest.
Molly told me she'll find the medicine. She said I don't have to be scared.
Is Molly a small child who ran off?
Hi, little girl. Did Molly tell you where she went?
It might help us find her.
Quick, help her onto the bed.
Oh my gosh.
She needs emergency treatment. But
I have some emergency medication with me. We can use that first. And Min?
You help Surgeon Yue move Lilica to her bed.
Here are the meds, Surgeon Yue.
thank you.
Molly.
Molly. She sounds like someone very close to her. There's an ID here.
Molly, age 21. Okay, not a small child. Coordinator. Management post, coordinate, and complete production job of site floor crew.
Fiona, I need a background check for Molly. And Min? Let's look around for other clues.
Neatly written work notes. Page 1. Floor walk complete. Checked 128 inscription items at the top of the checklist. Everything normal so far. Production should enter the next phase in 7 days. Discuss progress with production staff. Must follow up. Others. Objective type. Progress. Project progress. Work phase 2. Phase evaluation. Cautiously optimistic. Note. The new machinery and facilities must be inspected before deployment. Page 2. Summary. Circle meetings with partnering departments. Eliminate some risks. Keep things on schedule. Preliminary work inspection report. Filed and submitted. Reviewing. Pending. Objective type. Get a decision. Check previous items. Cautiously optimistic. Personally review all ongoing tasks and reports. Avoid delays.
Working notes with Miss Molly's name written on the cover. Her daily workload seems pretty heavy.
Convoy attack site investigation. Overall damages were quite severe. Obvious signs of physical confrontation and use of force. Suspect landbreakers. No medical supplies found at site. No burned remains and no discarded packaging.
The handwriting on this note. It's the same as that in the notebook Miss Molly dropped nearby. Has she been investigating the medication? The landbreakers. We've received her profile data. Miss Molly qualified for the post of coordinator at a very young age. She also received stellar reviews in every aspect of her job. Look at the work notes she took. She's a professional, and a meticulous one at that. And it seems she actually went to the site where the caravan was ambushed. She was trying to investigate the meds.
I mean, yes.
How is she doing?
Did we need all that to know we were told she went to look for the meds?
The girl's condition has stabilized, but only temporarily. We really need the medical supplies to treat the sick and injured in the mining camp. If we run out of medication, the critical patients will be... I'll do whatever I can to treat my patients with every medical resource we have right now. But if we run out of medicine, the most we can do is to temporarily stabilize their condition.
The patients of the mining camp are in your hands. So, Endman, I think we still have some time. What should be our next step?
Our priority is to recover the missing medical
The
supplies.
medical personnel have their hands full looking after the patients. We are counting on you to help us recover the medication. My Endfielder friends.
That
Dr.
clue Miss Molly
Furlica.
found. I believe it's crucial.
And
Why are we all...
I picked up a strong distress call. The encryption pattern indicates it's from the UWST, and it was sent from somewhere west of your location. It came from the meteorological station.
Okay, stay on the distress signal for us.
It's a meteorological station.
How did you hear that?
But that site has been abandoned for ages. The landbreakers occupied the place after the UWST withdrew.
The Landbreakers. Again.
And take a look. We should head over. Does that guy have a link to our communication devices? Has he hacked us?
Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life. And this is what Endfield is fighting for.
There's a chest here.
We seem to have high-value supplies nearby. Keep an eye out for those.
Well, we got the regional development up. The region of Valley 4 has met the criteria for transferring items to other regions. Once the AIC factory is unlocked in a new region, items can be transferred. Other regions? That's crazy. Extremely emotional. We just detonated the great Orangenium Oak one more time. We still have the oak stump at the Cradle of Ages. If we need a way to rig it for detonation, we'll send every pipe face and buggerloid around it to Talos. But how do we get past the shockwaves? Can we try using the arts? We can throw demolition crew and charges over. The situation on the camp is not that bad. This extreme option doesn't seem that necessary anymore.
UWST crewmates. They've been attacked by the Landbreakers, Endman. They must be the ones who sent out the distress call.
He's getting ambushed!
Max output fully energized.
Here's our chance!
I shall sweep the rest. I spot an opening!
Oh, you saved our lives. Those stab eaters almost killed us.
Can you please save Molly? She volunteered to cover our retreat, but if the Breakers made it here, she's probably been captured by them.
Can you tell us what happened?
We planned to sneak into the meteorological station and look for the medication. None of us expected the place to be so heavily guarded. It's crawling with LBs. We got in and looked around. Even got confirmed visuals of our medical supply crates. But then we alerted the Breakers.
We'll go in and save her.
Great. I'll lead the way.
But your injuries...
It's just a flesh wound. We gotta move fast.
Hey.
Look at this mess. Can't believe this used to be our meteorological station. There are way more LBs here than we thought. They obviously strengthened their guards after we left.
Fiona, do we have any more intel?
The plans of this area indicate an abandoned sewer tunnel. You can use that to sneak in. I'm sending you the data right now.
Much appreciated. According to the plans, this sewer tunnel is indeed perfect for infiltration. It should have been abandoned for a while. I don't think the Landbreakers would pay much attention to it. What do you think, Endman?
The sewers are the end of the entire cosmos. What does that mean? Dive first, ask questions later, I guess.
You're still wounded. Maybe you should head back and get some rest.
Okay. We're counting on you for this. Please, bring Molly back.
Orbiter attack trajectory offset.
This seems like the place that Fiona mentioned. Let's head in. Hey.
We only nabbed her. Don't let her look spooked. She's got tricks. All come. Correct your post.
Looks like Molly really is here. This should be the back door.
Buckerloid crap. You got some serious guts. Why? Tell me why you're here.
I know you raided the caravan. The medicine. Do you have the medicine? Stop! I'm not done asking.
Break them up real time to try.
Hey. Hi. I shall sweep the rest. I spot an opening.
You mad grubbin. Buckerloids! You'll never take them from us!
Oh my gosh.
What happened? The blight is everywhere. Endman, are you all right?
I'm okay. They set off some kind of blight
There's a door
bomb.
over there. It should be the way out. But The blight is spreading everywhere, Entman. We must think of something.
Which is kind of better than I thought. It was dynamite. Which would have been real bad. Warning, anchor density anomaly detected. Evacuate immediately. Uploading observation data to the analytical center. Synchronizing with defense units. Synchronization failed. Please check communication module.
Hey, yeah! Don't blink!
The air is...
Careful, Entman. I hear noises behind this door.
I'm sure there were times your friends got hurt and you couldn't help. My friends are dying. The medication will save their lives. Just tell me what you need. I believe our camp is willing to negotiate. If you doubt us, I can stay here as a hostage. Just give the meds.
Keep you hostage? Give the meds? Trespassing buggers who want to parlay? We don't parlay. We just take. You want these meds? Never!
Landbreaker smashes the crate. Filled with the medication.
I'd rather trash him, smash him to bits, than trade him with you buggers. Put her in a cage. The meds were the lure. Now you are the lure.
Cease the nonsense. You answer to us now.
This stinks. Smells like a coward's piss.
Parts unit.
I shall sweep the rest.
Hey,
I spot an opening!
terminate! Commence AL7. Annihilation! Forget about
Detected.
Target!
Outstanding technique. Cased. This is deserving of praise.
Don't blink! Terminate!
How? Why? The meds... This is all my fault.
Calm down, Molly. I'll check the medical supplies.
Perlica, how much can we salvage?
Most of the supplies are protected by secondary packaging. About 40% are still usable. I've already requested emergency production of one more batch. The ones here should be enough for now.
Let's take it back quickly.
Molly,
Thumbs up.
are you alright?
Thank you. I'm all right. Just take these meds back to camp.
Stay alert. This hostile poses a significant threat.
A lot to explore in this place. You're finally back. Patients with minor injuries are getting better, but things still aren't looking too good for the severely injured. Molly messaged me that you recovered some of the meds. Treat the most critical patients. Thank you, Enman. I've heard about everything. As for Molly, she was not at fault, but she must bear the cost of her impulsiveness. Is she doing okay? When she comes back, she'll immediately turn herself in. When she came back, she immediately turned herself in and asked for penalization. Her impulsive actions may have set a bad example, but she did with good intentions. The EWST demoted her to a fellow crewmate so she can continue to support the reconstruction. It's alright, actually. Most of the crew trust her. In truth, she didn't have to take the blame for the entire fiasco.
Phew.
I've already contacted Fiona. A new batch of medical supplies should be on its way. Wonderful. If you weren't around to help, I wouldn't know what to do. The EWST has always been a close partner of Endfield. We have only fulfilled our duties as a proper ally. Indeed, now, if you excuse me, I need to go back to our patients. Once again, I must thank you both for your assistance. See you around. Talk to Molly.
I never wanted to get you in this mess.
We volunteered, Molly. Everyone knows you took the risk, blame, and fall for all of us.
But I could have done better.
We united workers make our choices together and bear the results as one.
How does it feel to be part of the crew again?
Nothing special. I've always worked with the crew. Titles and ranks mean little to us. We place greater value on skill and experience. My poor judgment got many injured, so the demotion was more like a slap on the hand. It actually gave me some relief.
You still look bothered.
Perhaps it's because I still remember vividly what I saw. Those landbreakers and their ways of life. I was too naive back then.
I can understand your choice given the situation.
Thank you, Enman. No matter what, I believe I've learned my lesson.
Are you the Enman who saved Molly? Thanks. That's right. Feeling better? Look, I'm all better now. Enman, I want to ask something. Molly was trying to save everyone, right? She did the right thing, so why did they punish her? I don't know. Her intentions were good, but her actions were wrong. So what should be the right action? Solve the problem without causing more trouble. Oh my gosh, more business. And then, are you able to come over to Surgeon UA's clinic sometime? Grandma Jenner, she collapsed 2 days ago. She still hasn't woken up. I'm scared she might just fade away all this time. What weighed heaviest on her mind was the great oak. If the worst comes, she'd want to see one last time. Sure. Ode to the great oak.
The air is dry, and the skies look good. I shall rest well tonight.
Enman, you're here!
Is she awake?
Not yet. Surgeon Yue said this might be caused by her oropathy.
Yes. Jenner's oropathy symptoms had been slight and minor. Her quality of life shouldn't be affected if she follows the medical regimen. But as time goes by, the originum crystals in her blood have begun to show signs of instability. One reason for this might be that she's been caring for the originum sapling for quite a while. In any case, considering her age, I'll stick with more conservative treatment options. They will at least prevent her condition from getting worse.
Anything I can do?
Well, my stockpile of medication is running low. I urgently need a new batch of medical ingredients for her treatment. Admin, can you use this list and gather some missing ingredients for me?
I guess so. Gather buckflower and fire buckle samples. Isn't that the USW search team? What are they doing here? My Fiona, there's so many things to do. Sivka. Oh, it's Sivka. Does he want to race again?
Hi.
Inman, why are you here? We're conducting an evacuation drill. This anchor fall hit us real bad. We must be prepared and ready for the next one at all times. Say, are you free right now? Listen, interested in joining our drill? I guess so. Let's do it. I always wanted to have a race with the Inmen. We've raced twice already. I placed a beacon at the top, at the mountaintop to mark out our evacuation assembly site. First one to reach the place wins. Enough words. Start moving. Not seen. Oh, there's one. Can I go this way, actually? Nope. It's gonna be the first time I lose, huh? Or can I get enough speed to beat them out? That was close. You're the first to reach the finish point. You got some serious SAR skills, Inman. You definitely have what it takes to survive all sorts of emergencies and disasters. We're heading back to the starting point. Want to join us? This time, I will. I hope there's some fire buckle here. Otherwise... Okay, good, there is. Here you go. This should be enough. Much appreciated, and I'll prepare medicine right away.
Is it working, Surgeon Yue? Will Granny be alright?
We'll have to wait for her to come around first. I don't think I can give you a good diagnosis before that happens.
Jenner! Granny Jenner, you're awake? Oh, thank Talos. Are you feeling okay?
A fellow crewmate? Who are you? Why am I here?
Granny? Don't you recognize me? I'm Alia.
Alia? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I don't really know you. Did we meet before? One more thing. I'm not one who's easily offended when people talk about age, girl. But you seem just a few years younger than me. Calling me Granny is stretching things a bit, wouldn't you say?
What's happening? It has reached her brain.
Truth be told, it's my first time in a situation like this as well.
Endman, when did you arrive? Why didn't anybody tell me about you being here? If I had known you were coming, I would have prepared a report on the recent status of the Great Oak. Oh well, I guess I'll have to take you to the oak myself. We've got to show you all the tender, loving care we gave to the tree you planted.
I just noticed... wow. I just noticed the Inman has a hood with the little, like, visor. That's exactly like the doctor's hood. You know me.
Are you trying to pull my leg, Endmin? Everyone who took part in the Originium cultivation project knows you. I even shook your hand on behalf of our entire crew on the very day you planted the Great Oak. Ah, what's happening? I feel so woozy. Maybe it's because I stayed up too late last night. No matter. Your visit is always a rare occasion, Endmin. I've got to take you there and show you the Great Oak.
You can rest. I'll be staying for a bit.
Fine. Since you put it that way, Endmin, I guess I'll rest my eyes for a bit. Just a little bit.
It's best to let her rest, Endman. We should talk about this outside.
You step outside.
Wait, Surgeon Yue. Are you saying that Granny Jenner isn't just suffering from simple memory loss, but that her memories have regressed to 20 years ago?
That's correct. According to her reactions and her dialogue with the Endman, this diagnostic might be the most likely.
Then can she remember things from the past?
I am uncertain about that. Perhaps she will remember everything tomorrow, but there's also a chance that...
Also a chance he'll stay this way.
That is a possibility we cannot rule out.
How could this happen?
Oh, one more thing. Based on similar cases I've read about, and considering her current condition, we'd best avoid exposing her to overly strong or shocking stimuli, especially psychological stimuli, which include...
The fact that the Great Oak is no longer around.
Granny Jenner has always been emotionally attached to the Great Originium Oak. She was among the ones who proposed raising the sapling many years ago.
Yeah. Granny always loved telling us stories about the Great Oak. She's been really affected and so sad about its destruction.
Indeed. We would be wise to keep her from learning about this incident. Otherwise, the results might not be good.
But the Great Oak's no longer around. We can't simply come up with a huge tree for Granny.
If only I could remember myself.
This is no cause for pessimism. Let's figure out ways to cover things up. Patients with such conditions often suffer patchy memories. They may experience certain cognitive issues as well, and tend to focus on matters that they really care about, or obviously conflicted with their memories. If we can divert Granny Jenner's attention and alleviate the cognitive dissonance she experiences, we might be able to turn things around.
Got it. That means we gotta give Granny a show, right? A show that makes her feel that everything is the same as before?
I guess we should start setting... This is wild.
Yes, immediately. We should try to seal the roads to the Cradle of the Ages. And one more thing. Patients with memory age regression may experience sudden episodes of paranoia. We need to respond and improvise accordingly, and do our best to avoid triggering her.
Surgeon Yue, something bad has happened. The patient in bed 12 has gone missing.
Bed 12? Isn't that Granny's bed?
Now, I'm no doctor, but I've never heard of putting on fake shows to convince patients suffering from memory issues that everything is exactly as they remember. Nothing's changed. Set aside the prep work for now. The most important thing right now is to locate her quickly. I'll join you in the search. Leave finding Jenna and Alia to Alia and me. Okay, I understand, Edmund. I'll go find a few crewmates to work out something out and seal the connected roads. We'll get in touch with you if anything new happens.
Edmund, I see a few footprints over here. Maybe Granny made them.
Yes, 1 butterfowl. And if you've got some gherkins, that'd be perfect.
She's just hungry.
Impossible. I just had it yesterday.
But I've never made butterfowl before. Miss Jenner, maybe you've remembered it wrong.
I remembered it wrong?
Yeah, the chef. He's new here. He's not very familiar with our menu.
That explains why I don't really know his face. Hmm? When did you arrive, Endman? Are you here to check on the Great Oak?
I'm here for lunch as well.
Is that so? Well, you better not miss our local special, butterfowl. It's something I get almost every week. But our new chef here knows nothing about this signature food of ours. I call it a lapse of professionalism.
I got something to verify with you.
Me? Oh, okay.
Inman and I take the chef aside and quietly explain Jenner's current situation.
That actually happened? Don't worry, Endman. If it's Miss Jenner, I'll do anything I can to help.
Uncle Ronan, you seriously don't know how to make butterfowl? It sounds like something that Granny Jenner really wants.
Making butterfowl was too much hassle, so we removed it from the menu quite a while back. I tried it once when I was a boy, but I've never made it myself.
How hard is it? It sounds like it's just butter and fowl. Just cover some fowl with butter. I don't know.
But if we could get a list of ingredients, it might help me make the dish from my memories.
So, why don't we ask Granny Jenner? She might know something.
She did say she ate it every week.
Huh? Granny Jenner had that every week? Oh, Enman, now I'm curious about what butterfowl tastes like. Once Uncle Ronan makes it, maybe we could try some too.
You guys all eat aggregate, but you don't eat butterfowl? Like, come on. How is it that much more difficult? How's it going, Edmund? Made up your mind about what to order? I'm interested in butterfowl. Really, I like it too. Even took some time to read about it. Once we're done taking care of the Great Oak, I plan to make some myself. You know how to make it? Of course, I memorized the entire recipe. You gotta put the ingredients first. Fowl drumsticks, canned tomatoes, curry powder, butter, thick cream. That doesn't sound complicated at all. Ew, that sounds almost about the same as roast fowl. I think I can make a dish based on what she said. Awesome. But we need some canned tomatoes for the ingredients. Can you find a few cans for us? I didn't even know tomatoes existed. I'll look after Granny and men. I'm gonna be honest. And apparently they grow all the way over there. Yeah, I'll probably put some zip lines on this map.
Some Orleans suddenly move away when we approach. Why? Can it be some form of energy-based repulsion?
It's a big place and not a lot of teleportation.
Engaging. Stay.
Terminate! Hey, yeah! Go!
Go, blink! Here's our chance! I shall such as the optimal path!
A definitive outcome achieved through strong
There's just a
teamwork.
can of tomatoes
Mission complete. It was a walk on
that
a
the
cake.
alkaloid spawned to fight me for?
Perfect is this way.
Alkaloid. Love tomatoes.
Edwin? Is that you?
Matvai?
Hi.
Why are you here? Are you on patrol duty? You explained Jenner's situation. What memory age regression of 20 years? Why, Talos, this is even crazier than that novel I was just reading. Well, it's just, if it's about Granny Jenner, I'll do anything I can to help. When I first arrived at the mining camp, she told me all sorts of things about the Cradle of Ages. Her stories taught me why we still defend this place. Whenever I find myself in fix or trouble, I think about the blood, sweat, and tears that Granny Jenner and the other veterans poured into this place. I remind myself not to give up, and I grit my teeth and endure. Now is the time for me to repay her kindness, and count me in on part of your plan. Alright. I'm gonna teleport, though. Oh, actually... Nah, I can probably just teleport. Or can I? I guess not. I guess it did want me to come over here specifically. Watch it. Be like, now you can... No, okay.
No, we'll need a bigger crew to make that happen. Gotta come up with another plan.
Problem is, where can we find a crewmate with strong biceps and welding expertise?
If only we had Matvey here. But he's got patrol duty today, and from what I know about his die-hard sense of duty, he probably won't be around till dinner time.
Isn't that what forklifts are for?
Luther, you looking for me?
Matvey? Did you actually end your shift ahead of schedule?
Perhaps we found some form of telepathic resonance that brought him here to us?
Stop making things up. I'm here because I met the Endmen. Wait, are you building the barricade for blocking the road?
Exactly. You've heard about Granny Jenner, right? Granny looked after everyone, not just the younger crewmates like us, but even my dad and his crew.
Tons of people volunteered when they heard that Granny Jenner needed help. Surgeon Yue said he was only expecting a few volunteers. But from what I'm seeing, nearly everyone in the camp is involved already.
It seems you have immense respect for her.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Granny's like one of the first UWST crewmates assigned to Valley 4. My Grams often talked about her, how she devoted almost her entire youth to building the mining camp and carrying out the Originium cultivation project.
You could even say that everyone who still lives in the camp has benefited from Granny's help in one way or another. Nobody's going to just stand around and do nothing if Granny's in trouble.
Same here. We should focus on finishing the roadworks first. Tell me about your problem. I'll see if I can do something about it.
I guess you found something you can help with.
Yeah. I wanted to see Granny Jenner first, but completing these roadworks seems more important and practical. Go on ahead and
help Granny. This is actually just an elaborate way to film the new Truman Show by New Rankwood. The Jenner Show, if you will. You're back. Found the canned tomatoes? I did.
Great. We now have all the ingredients. Leave the rest to me.
Isn't this butterfowl?
And I thought you told me that you never made it before.
Well, he remembered it wrong. He actually made it before. Why can't we just say he learned how to make it?
See? It's just what I said. Butterfowl is an essential menu item for every UWST chef.
How does it taste?
This is pretty decent.
Chopsticks, huh? Interesting.
But I can't help but feel
She did not have
something is missing.
She did not have a bowl in front of her earlier. It's not spicy enough?
Well, this is usually the time when the station starts playing songs by the Bretts. But where's the music?
Oh no.
Why is it so quiet?
The Bretts
I'm
disbanded
really not used
15 years ago. Maybe there's a technical malfunction.
That makes sense, Endmin. Bet that's exactly what happened. I truly wish someone gets it fixed quickly. And I hope you get to appreciate the Bretts before I take you to the Great Oak.
Inman, Elliot, how are you holding up? Surgeon, do you know where to get a vinyl by the Bretts? I think Granny Jenner really wants to listen to their songs. Vinyl, let me think. Old John might know. He's in charge of the old depot of the camp. Maybe he manages the vinyls there as well. Try asking him. You should be able to find him near the old depot. We're doing a lot more than just like preventing her from being shocked.
The air is dry, and the skies look good. I shall rest well tonight.
Also, vinyl seemed pretty popular on Talos. I wonder if like there wasn't any cassette technology or CD-ROM technology. Edmund, Surgeon Yua told me everything. Can't believe Jenner is suffering from a condition. Ugh. I gotta say, the Bretts is a collective memory of our generation. The radios couldn't stop playing their songs back then, but after the Great Oak was gone, nobody was in the mood to listen to their songs anymore. While I was cleaning the shelves in the old depot, I found a couple of old vinyls that come out when the band was still active. They're on the rack not too far from here. Help yourselves. Well, that's not a vinyl. That's a that's a VHS. This one it's a vinyl from the Lepa band. I think I heard their songs before. Oh yeah, my mom loves the Lepa. But the Lepa is disbanded in the same year they detonated the Great Oak. I mean, look, label on the shelf. We should be able to find some vinyls from the Bretts here. Wait, it's empty. Did someone take them away? The drag marks on the shelf look pretty fresh. Are you trying to say that the person who took the vinyls isn't too far away? We should chase them down. 200 meters is pretty far away. That's longer than the cables of a tower relay, you know? Where are they going? Out into the wilderness?
Looks like that guy shut down any chance of negotiations.
Landbreakers got into camp and stole the vinyl?
It's not food. We got cheated. Cheated! The noise! It's too loud!
We getting buggers? Direction set from critical set.
I shall sweep the rest.
I spot an opening!
Don't blink! Sequence! Arcing flash! Oicha! Acha!
Her combo.
Oh well.
Like wind and thunder, we gave
Verify and report personal status, team.
such is the will of nature.
Thank goodness the player and the vinyls are alright. I didn't expect young Granny to be a fan of such happy, bubbly music. And perhaps the UWST back then wasn't like what I imagined. Perhaps they were happy. I thought they were all depressed. Warning from a guard. Don't let me catch anyone trying to bike jump these cliffs again, young and daring. I'll hang you out to dry from a crane arm. A healthy serving of valley wind will cool you down.
We seem to have high-value supplies nearby.
Mark an alluvium here. Teleport back to camp.
Endman, you found the vinyls?
Yep.
That's Afternoon by the Bretts. It's the song that made me a fan of theirs. Time sure flies. Almost a decade has passed since they went their separate ways.
So I wasn't far off.
Endman, where are you? We need you at the northwestern gate of the camp. Granny Jenner is...
Enough with your nonsense. I was not informed. Why can't I get through? I'm the lead of the Great Originium Oak Tending Crew. No one has any right to stop me.
No, we aren't trying to stop you. But we need to complete this construction job.
And then we must head over there right now. Matt won't be able to stall Granny Jenner.
Granny's sprightly. How did she get around so fast?
Nobody's lying to you. We're really...
I'm not convinced. You let me through right now. I will not have anyone delay my work for today.
We might not be convincing enough, but what about the Endman? You gotta take the Endman's word for it, Jenner.
Endman? Why would the Endman be here, you little...
Hi. He's not lying, Jenner.
Endman?
Except he is, actually.
You're really here? Am I dreaming? So, we really have to block this road? Endman, nothing's happened to the Great Oak, right?
Well, you see. The Great Oak is alright, but I need to make a few changes to it.
Oh, so that's why. So I guess I won't be seeing the Great Oak today. Well, since the Endman has put it that way, then... I suppose I'll just go there tomorrow.
Of course. Tomorrow. We'll definitely see the Great Oak tomorrow, Miss Jenner. And every one of us will be joining you.
Endman, I've sent Granny Jenner home. She's asleep now. Thanks for everything you did today. As for tomorrow, maybe Granny will get better. She might even wake up fully healed. You can't say for sure, right?
Time will only tell. I thought there was going to be more, but I guess maybe there will be more. That might be time-based. Two other... Well, that's actually just a maintenance upgrade. So one other important mission, which is back at the other place.
Orbiter.
Mission to go all the way up there. Okay. Well. That's where we'll stop for today. We'll see. probably be able to continue the thing tomorrow. So that's the plan. Where are we on now? Chapter 1. We're still on process 3, but we're at the power plateau. So other than that, thank you all for watching. And until we meet again, may the sands of time treat you well.